everybody, and welcome to Blood Bowl. I'm Complacent Badger.
I'm Sierra Kilo.
And we are watching a game that has 740 in inducements.
I don't even want to talk about it.
The Nordic Kneecappers and their tremendous codpieces against the Hills Have the Ball and their tremendous guts.
Yeah, buddy. So this turned into a Wandering Apothecary, Bloodweiser Babes, an extra team reroll,
Dribble's not. Didn't learn his lesson last game.
Bomber, Dribble Snot, and I don't even know what else. I think that was it. I think that's it. He spent like 710,000 on.
Nobody adjacent to this motherfucker. I think he might try to bomb your line, bro.
First off, I'm terrified. So this is how I'm gonna deal with it.
Cry? You're like, I don't know where the fuck to put my guys.
I'm just like, oh, Jesus. So,
it's really good, though, that he's within that range of the disturbing presence, isn't he?
No, he's not. He's just outside of it.
1, 2... No, he's in. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, he is. Yeah, he is 1, 2, 3. So I did kind of try to use that to my advantage a little bit. I didn't want to put Brett close to him, but...
Let's see if he... Because he can't move and throw the bomb. So if he throws the bomb the first, let's see if... Ooh, you lost 2 rerolls.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
We'll see if he throws the bomb his first turn. If Brett's still engaged, so... And he is. That claw immediately taking out an ogre.
Deal with it.
That's tough, man. That's tough. A little surprised you went for that first, but I guess if you already have ball in the hand, I guess.
This is what's gonna happen.
Oh, bye, Dribble Snot.
That was the entire purpose of my first move.
It's to get it open. I needed
to get rid of him. Yeah.
Again, I hate star players. Granted, it's only like 70,000 inducements, but damn, dude, there it went. Fucking Dribble Snot.
Spoiler: he comes back.
I mean, he's got a knockout, so I don't doubt it. But still, for at least a drive, there goes that star player.
Right. But that was all of my attention for the first bit.
Well, I mean, you also managed to get a cage and a ball carrier set up with giant Valkyrie wings.
Yeah.
Now that he has fucking leader there.
Yeah.
So does that make him the leader of the team?
He is the leader of the team. He's the quarterback and runner back.
Are you gonna dauntless right through this ogre?
You know it. I have to put another player adjacent to him first. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I mean, the fucking son of the dead Norse lineman. Oh, there. You go off with the werewolf. But I guess, if you got him statted up, you might as well, right?
Yeah. So it was because he had the mighty blow. You know what I mean? That's the goal of that, is to do as much damage to these guys if I can get the dice on them. A bit of a issue I had the entire time is, like, because of Dribble Snot, I didn't put any of my guys with Dauntless up on the line to really menace those guys. So now I'm not in a position to hit those dodge, right?
Into a knockout.
No big deal.
That's so tough.
And I used a reroll, so that's good.
Yeah, so
super happy about that.
Yeah, so titching the way out.
He was, and you'll watch. Just keep an eye on what he does with those Snotlings, and he does a really good job the entire match.
Yeah, the Snotlings are this team. The ogres are just the fun part.
Yep. So again, he's adjacent to me, rat bastard.
Those ogres go where they want to, as long as they can just push through somebody.
So he's got 1 with block, 1 with guard, and 2 with break tackle.
Did he just throw that Snotling at you?
Yeah.
He's got to be careful with throwing it near Brett. Is he even looking at that?
What? I don't think that he saw it there. I was talking with Masterus who watched this game, and we were talking about whether or not he noticed or recognized, and we're not 100% sure because there were times where it affected it, and there were times that it was outside. I don't know if it was outside of it just because it was, or if he made a concerted effort about it.
Because this is at least twice that he's done something that was within the range of disturbing presence, like putting Dribble Snot 3 spaces away from where the Yeti is most likely going to be at.
Right.
Yeah, and then doing that throw within range of the Yeti. Not like it's going to be an accurate pass anyways, but I mean, just one more chance for it to be a fumbled pass. Checking his blitz. Checking it twice. So a blitz there. I don't know if there was too much to gain from that.
Yeah, I felt kind of lucky that went there. It gave me option to move a little bit.
How crazy would it have been had he just made the risk and break tackle to here?
You know what? It enraged me. It would have enraged me.
I mean, with all modifiers considered, it's a -2 to a 5, so it would have been a 50-50, I think. Yeah, it would have been a 50-50 with a reroll.
Yeah. So, trying to make space. He's doing a pretty good job of it. Much.
Snotling's tough for your werewolf to take out.
Yep. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, I really should have been using Brett a little bit more, but I'm hesitant to use him in a situation other than something where it doesn't necessarily matter. Like, he does such a good job of just being a menace where he is.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't want to blitz with him, even though a blitzer off them all the time. I want to wait like it'd be when I'm trying to move the ball. Because Brett, but since I picked up Juggernaut with him, then I can apply the push.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah, and you're down to 0 rerolls, and it's already turn 4.
Yeah, well, I only had 2 to go with, and I used 1 on that asshole dodging out and failing.
Well, you had 3 because of leader, despite it, because you had 4 base and then 5 because of the leader. Oof, putting down your bullet carrier. So yeah, you've used 3 rerolls, basically 1 per turn, except for I think maybe not the second turn.
And I don't see that was the thing. I don't remember. I think that I had 2 rerolls to start the game with.
No, it said 3 of 4. And the reason why is because that leader doesn't show as the maximum. I promise. I remember looking at it.
Okay. I looked at it in the second half, too, so it should be 1 per half, right, for leader?
Yes, as long as the leader character is on the pitch. Which, Gear Nordic's son, didn't he just get injured? No, I guess it was a knockout. If he doesn't come back, then you won't get it.
Okay. I normally play him on defense. I know that he will be back on the second half. So when I kick, I don't normally have him on pitch.
Nice. So yeah, if you don't play him, you don't get the reroll. Alright, so setting up. And looks like Dribble Snot will be back. Having technical difficulties with the internet, unfortunately. Germany has terrible internet, so SK might be gone for the remainder of the game. We'll see. Dribble Snot's back on the pitch. Brett being back a little bit means that Dribble Snot won't have that negative modifier, so we'll see if we get some bomb throws right off the bat. And we're back. Sorry about that.
Oh, it was your apology accepted. No big deal.
So we got it set up. Dribble Snot's back. Not much has happened.
Yeah, that guy. I would love to hit him again.
Fortunately, they get the turn now. Doing a Snotling throw, which, not a bad move, can't really do anything, but I think that does mess up the bomb throw, or is that, no, bomb throw is a separate action. But we're not going to get to find out.
That would be interesting to think that, because throw teammate is a specialized skill, right?
No, it counts as your pass for the turn.
Okay.
So I don't think throw bomb, because it's a separate little action icon, so I think it might be separate, but it may not be. Ooh, putting yourself down and getting a stun out of it.
That was a misclick. I meant to push him because I would have pushed him into 3 players.
Yeah.
Follow up, and I'd have been fine.
You guys gotta be careful with these misclicks.
I know. I'm averaging 1 a game, and well, it killed one of my players.
Oh. Oh. Wow.
Look at that.
Knocked out.
Yeah.
Carl Winslow III. What's up with that family? Just.
I saw it and I was like, I can't believe that I'm gonna have to put a 4th in there. Yeah.
So.
Because everybody that we play is a racist.
Yeah. So actually opting to push Brett. 1, 2, 3. Not yet to Dribble Snot, but 1 closer.
Yeah.
Maybe he's trying to contain you for the bomb throw.
Yeah, I don't know what he had going on there. I was too focused on trying not to get creamed.
Some free star player points.
Thank you very much.
Odd that you didn't try to engage Dribble Snot, but I guess that's as deadly to you as it is to him. Oh, there you go.
I like that you saw what I was doing there.
Let me guess.
I put a higher value target on him.
Yeah, the level 2 guy, son of a dead Norse lineman, might be a dead Norse lineman himself with Dribble Snot. Makes up for the accurate. So.
Yeah. But that's what I was planning on. Was hoping to, if he's gonna throw it, maybe he'll fumble it. Just try to get a little bit of trouble there for him.
Look at this.
Right?
Look at the backfield. He's also armor value 4. It's really tough not to hurt him.
Yeah, I didn't really want to get engaged into that so much, but
yeah, those ogres are there.
Yeah.
So he's opted to like almost completely ignore the ogres in anything to do with the ball and just really opt for just massacre with the ogres, which is working better than the previous ideas.
I absolutely agree. I think that's a super way of doing business.
I don't know if it's the way I would do it. I think I would still have them be a part of it. Oh, bombs just a flying.
Bombs over Baghdad,
Bro.
Cook-a-boom, cook-a-boom.
I think I would still put him as part of the ball, but not the main part. Ooh. That go for it, though.
Just you know, a little bit of my frustration going on with that,
Yeah, and then he failed a break tackle, which is pretty
which is
significant.
the best.
So what is
That's
that?
the best.
2 snotling injuries, dribble snot kicked out for all those bombs.
Yeah, finally got it. So
That's one of those things that you have to think about.
he had
He
a bribe too.
Oh, did he? Did he fail it? Or did he not use it? Because it looked
He may have
it.
already used it because Dribble Snot's been on the pitch for two.
Oh, he probably had to use it to bring him back after that KO. Because after they come back for the KO, they get ejected if they had
Yeah,
a
yeah,
super
yeah,
weapon. And we just
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
we didn't see it because we were having technical difficulties. Again,
The most
opting not to put
is
Gear Nordic Sun out there. I don't know if leader was the best choice if you're not going to do all-time play.
well, it was one of those things. It's the first time I have it, so I've obviously
Oh, you just
didn't
didn't
think about
realize?
it.
Okay. Got it. So,
It's
so you will most
I'm
likely start putting it on the pitch every time because of it?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. No Master Chefs.
Thank God. Not that I always need 4 rerolls, but
They're nice to have.
I like I like having a couple. The first half I felt like I had none. Just it was the stupid stuff that the unfortunate stuff. You just it happens, but
Hmm. He's often just to let Cold Nordic Sun to run down towards your Snotling. I mean, not that he can get to him, but just allowing him that attempt and being a pass block character. That's kind of scary.
yep, I was okay with that.
Just trying to go after Snotlings for star player points.
Well, just to get him off the field, man, and star player points for sure. But
Mighty blow and makes it where you're going to get the star player points because it's most likely always gonna go for the
yeah,
injury roll. So that would have been a KO, but Mighty blow made it the mega boo boos.
mega boo boos. Yeah, that's really the only way that Breck gets leveled up. That's how he got his hat.
Mm-hmm. He's getting close, man. He's 8 away, so 4 more injuries.
I wouldn't mind it.
So Ogre's putting the beating down on your boys, but oh. So that's a snake eyes on a dodge roll with a lose 1 strength. You can't go below 1 though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, no loss of strength for that snotling. And
No big deal.
thank you, Judd, for messaging me and telling everybody what the game ended with.
Good job, buddy.
So able to take out that snotling with a badly hurt and mark the ball. Again, what's up with these? This week is all about not covering your ball carrier.
Yeah, this was pretty glaring, and I told them about it afterwards. I go, hey, man, you really need to think about doing a little more depth when it comes to receiving. Because he had trouble earlier just picking up the ball a little bit. That saved me from really having to be concerned about a touchdown with him for the first half.
Mm-hmm. This is actually the first game where I think he's focusing way too much on hitting and not doing anything regarding the ball properly.
He's being super aggressive with this Notling, so I think that makes a big difference. But
he's not being the right kind of aggressive.
right, but incremental. We got
Mm-hmm.
baby steps. By just putting him back there as the receiver, you're gonna. I think that's a benefit. So I pretty happy with this situation. It worked out.
Yeah, that's a fairly easy touchdown, especially with an agility 4 player like that.
Yeah, big fan of him.
Man, just Injury City.
Especially with that pass block now. I really like that.
Yep. So, huge player disadvantage looking at 7 players on the pitch versus 11. Oof, man. It's tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a great kick.
Thanks. I got a guy who specializes in that.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, there he goes, hitting the guys on the line. I mean, would have been the same odds to take out that level 4 guy with agility 4 and pass block, but opts to go for the line guy.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things, man, if somebody doesn't have, like, dodge or sidestep or anything like that, anything that's going to make it harder, because your entire team has block other than the werewolves, so, and they're protected right now. So, obviously going for anybody is the same odds. Go for the higher level guys if you can. I don't know if the guy with Dirty Player level 2 is going to be the guy.
Right.
I mean, as much as I don't like to see level 4 and level 5 guys die, if you're going to play them again, you might not want that guy to be around.
Yeah. And I'm okay with guys dying. I mean, it's part of the fun.
It's Blood Bowl.
It's just that level of heartbreak.
Yep. And your player's going to be gunning for your high-level players, so you might, well, your opponent is going to be going for your high-level players, so why wouldn't you go for theirs?
Right. I mean, as long as it's done in the Blood Bowl spirit and not absolutely maliciously, like a super Hulk smash foul last turn just because you can.
Oh my God, it's going to happen. Hand off to the Snotling, throw the Snotling, touchdown. It's perfect. There's no way this could fail.
Set it up, bro. Make it happen.
Do it.
Do you see it? Do you see
happening. He used his reroll already. Oh, but it hit that guy. That's a victory. We got it.
The bloody weaponized Snotling. That's super tough. So this is one of the things where, this is one where the Ogre's not in a tackle zone. He's not in disturbing presence. That was a perfect opportunity for that to happen, and it was, and it would have almost been better had he fumbled it, but that's what happens.
It's something that you have to go for. Had he landed and then moved, potentially the landing could have put him in a situation where he could go for it and get a touchdown. He would have been a fucking hero. It's a long shot, especially with all of the rolls he had to make prior. But when you're down this many players against a really leveled up team, sometimes you just got to take the quick touchdown when you got it.
And I think that was the perfect opportunity to do that, and that was just unfortunate.
It got so close to succeeding. I mean, he could have even stuck the landing had he not hit that dude in the head.
Right, absolutely, and I think that it would have been. I think he's landed all but one of his throws. But he's fumbled all but that one. You know what I mean? So I think he's had 3. That was his 3rd throw this game, maybe 4th throw.
That's the 2nd throw that I've seen. But then again, sometimes the throws are so quick I'm not paying attention. Oh no, wait, it is the 3rd that I've seen.
That was the 3rd one.
Yeah, the first one was the dude did not stick the landing. The second one, he stuck the landing. It was just downfield a little bit, and then the 3rd one knocked the dude in the head.
Yeah. So I think it's a good strategy to know and to be comfortable using. That was a good situation to do it in, I think. But now that he knocked the ball out.
Did he move that Snotling in engagement? He must have if Brett was able to do a normal block against him.
Yeah, I think so.
That was not a good choice.
Yeah, I got a couple kind of free blocks on Snotlings.
You gonna pass it? You gonna pass it to Agility 4? Do it. Get it done. Ah, but it went farther. It went way farther. That's better than him catching it.
I was actually throwing it to that player downfield.
Oh, really? You could have handed it off.
I thought about it, and I went, I don't know if that... Dude, he's got 2 interceptions this season. So I was concerned that he might have had an opportunity opportunity to intercept. So I said, better situation, throw it further because it's essentially I can get it and I got time.
Yeah. Meh.
I know.
I mean, it's a good point. I mean, he could have rolled a 6.
Well, that's, in the heat of the game, that's how my brain worked, and I go, what's the way to avoid, because I think that between those two players that he would have had an interception. Or not an interception. I think that he would have been able to roll an interception.
Between the two players?
Yeah, because it wasn't a direct diagonal. I think it would have gone over like a corner of that space.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that he would have had the opportunity to...
Well, if you're saying that only one player can attempt an intercept.
No, that's what I'm saying. Between my two players,
Oh.
his Ogre would have had an opportunity to attempt
100%, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I sometimes don't really worry about the intercepts, honestly. If they happen, they happen. I set up my line to, usually prepare for it. But I don't really stop my ball progression based on the chance of a interception. The exception being if they have a player that's tooled for interception, such as a character with agility 5, pass, block, and catch.
Yeah, well, in that particular case, I had a guy that was so deep that I go, I'm gonna throw it to him, and he's not gonna get it. I know that he's not gonna get it.
Yeah.
So I got to roll a 5+, but it's gonna be deep enough where I can get it.
It worked. You got a touchdown out of it, so it was definitely a good play.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything for you. I think you played fine. I think that was probably one of the best ways to play against the Ogres team. I think a lot of people hadn't. Though they have been winning against the Ogres, I don't think anybody really had the formula to beat the Ogres. I think it was more Ogres playing not to their wheelhouse is the reason why people were beating the Ogres.
Yep.
And then for the Ogres, I think you did a better this game. I think you just focused on the hit too much, which is really odd because you don't normally do that. But then again, you normally don't use the Snotlings, which you did the exact opposite for both. So it's good to see you getting into Snotlings in the game, but you need to make sure that the Ogres are also protecting the Snotlings.
Yeah, and we say, what are your moves doing to get a touchdown? Now, are you just hitting to hit because you have the opportunity to hit, or are you hitting in a way that is designed to get the ball into the end zone?
Yeah, the only move that I saw that you did the entire game that looked like you were trying to score a touchdown was that last ditch Snotling throw. Everything else looked like you were like, I'm gonna hit somebody. Also, I have the ball.
Fair, good observation.
Hey, Stabbed got it. That was the smash collarbone. I thought maybe I don't know words.
Yeah, he's mixed next game.
Mixing
for sure.
He's mixing cupcakes and muffins next game.
100% true. I'm not even drunk. This is how I talk sober.
On that note, good game. We will see you on the next one.
Later.